Hi, Assalamualaikum. Good morning, everyone. So today for Sahur, I'm making eggs Royale. So eggs Royale is basically just like eggs Benedict, but instead of using ham as the topping, I will be using smoked salmon. So you can also make it meatless. Eggs Florentine. So instead of using ham or smoked salmon, you can change it to steamed spinach, boiled spinach. So that is eggs Florentine. So this is so easy. I'm gonna show you the easiest way to make this using our local eggs. So I think a lot of people find it difficult to poach eggs here because our eggs are a little bit on the runny side because of the weather. It's so hot, like from the farm to like the stores or to the markets. It's always hot. The temperature is always a bit hot. So what I normally do is get the best quality eggs and then just keep it in the fridge for at least half an hour before poaching the eggs. So this would make it slightly firmer, the egg whites slightly firmer, so when you crack it, when you poach it, it doesn't go everywhere. So I'm gonna start first by melting my butter. This is for the Hollandaise, and I've got some butter here. I'm using unsalted. You can also use salted butter. I prefer unsalted so that I can add the salt to my liking. So I'm gonna do this over low heat because I don't want the butter to burn. Just gonna put all the butter in. So some recipes call for just melted butter, but I am using the classic recipe, so I'm using clarified butter. It's very easy. All you need to do is just remove the milk solids, which is basically like the foamy bits on top here, you can see. So I'm just gonna remove the top bit first, so all the foamy bits. So now I'm gonna gently pour this butter into a jug. So you wanna slowly do this because you still have the milk solid at the bottom of the pan. And you wanna let it sit for about 30 seconds or so after melting it. So the solids, most of the solids will go to the bottom of the pan or the bowl. Alright, we're good. And just throw all the solid into a bowl. You can see. So that's the milk solid. I'm going to put that aside. Actually, I never throw the milk solids because I'll just use it to grill sausages or even shred it on the bread or on the English muffins later on, so you don't waste anything. And then we're gonna poach the eggs. So I don't use vinegar when I poach my eggs because I don't like that vinegar taste. It's just water and salt. Really easy. It's more of the technique that you need to sort of focus on. So just some water and salt. Okay, so now I'm gonna crack the egg over a strainer so that I can get rid of the excess white, because the excess white is the thing that's going to make the water a bit cloudy and is going to make it harder for you to handle your poached eggs. Really easy. Again, I've kept the eggs in the fridge for about half an hour. Just gonna gently crack it open over a strainer. So this is the excess white, you can see. So I want the water to be boiling, not simmering. But once it starts boiling, I'm going to turn down the heat and then pop the eggs in. Alright, so this is good. I'm going to turn down the heat and I'm going to pop the egg in gently. I'm going to do the same with the second egg. Pop it in, and then we're going to increase the heat. Let it come to a boil again. We're going to cover the pot. Once it starts boiling again, I'm going to turn the heat down on low and let it cook for about 2 minutes. Nice. You can see the eggs starting to form up. Okay, so I've turned down the heat. I'm just gonna let it simmer for about 2 minutes, not more than that. Gonna remove all of this. Okay, these are done. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect poached eggs. So I'm just gonna pop it on the kitchen towel so it will absorb all the excess liquid. Look at how beautiful these are. Amazing. Okay, so now I'm making the Hollandaise, and for this I'm boiling a little bit of water, just a quarter pot of water. And this is because you don't want the bowl to be touching the water, because that will make your sauce really hot and it will curdle, and you don't want that. You just want the steam to cook the sauce basically. And I've got 3 egg yolks here. I'm just gonna pop it in a bowl. And just whisk it. So I'm just gonna add the seasoning now. Some people like to season it at the end, but I just want to add a little bit of salt now. Alright, water's boiling. We're gonna bring the heat down slightly. You want medium low. Just pop the bowl over, and we're gonna gently pour in the clarified butter while whisking. So you want to pour your butter in a steady stream, not too fast and not too slow. And your other hand, you have to continue whisking it. So you want it to emulsify. Remember to be very quick when you're doing this. Okay, so I've turned the heat off, and now I'm gonna add my vinegar and lemon juice. Just a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar to just balance out the taste. Give it a good whisking, and it's done. I'm just gonna show you guys the consistency. This is what we're looking for. Look at that. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna put this aside, and I'm gonna toast my English muffins, and we're gonna assemble it. Okay, so for the English muffin, I'm just gonna add the balance of the milk solid earlier just now, and just lightly toast our English muffins. Beautiful. Okay, so now I'm gonna assemble my eggs Royale. So this is super easy. Again, if you're making eggs Benedict, you can always use chicken ham, turkey ham. If you're making eggs Royale, it's with smoked salmon, and if you're making eggs Florentine, it's with spinach. So I'm just gonna put a slice of smoked salmon. There you go. Okay, this is a perfect sahur meal. So now I'm gonna place the eggs just now, the poached eggs. How cute is that? Top it off with our Hollandaise. Look at that. Beautiful. There we go. Now we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of chopped chives just to finish it off. Oh my goodness. How good does that look? And of course a little bit of pepper. And this is my eggs royale. It's so easy to make and it's absolutely delicious. You guys really have to try this recipe. It is the perfect meal to have for sahur or breakfast or brunch or lunch or even dinner. So make sure you try it, and when you do, share your pictures and videos with me. Jumpa makan guys!